Hello and welcome to Surviving 1984 Garden of Eden. You have all been tempted to play this game, and we're very excited to get everything started. We'd like to go over a few ground rules before we get started. These rules will also be posted in your tribe chat somewhere on the server. And we need you all to agree to those rules. Failure to do so will result in a self-vote at your first tribal council. Nobody wants that, so please don't make us do that to you. Okay, so just some basic rules. No bullying, absolutely no bullying in any way, shape, or form. This includes personal remarks based on a player's appearance, gender, sexual orientation, religion, all that kind of stuff. Obviously, it's very likely that there will be fights that happen. It's a game. It's likely to happen. Tell somebody they suck at the game, not that they're a bad person. Like, yes. Okay. No harassment of others will be tolerated. What constitutes as harassment is up to the discretion of production. We will take the proper measures we see fit. If a situation occurs. As with all Survivor games, there's also no cross-tribaling. So you should only be talking to people that you are on a tribe with. We have your one-on-one set up already ready for you. With that being said, also make sure that you are only communicating with your fellow castmates in those one-on-ones or chats within the server. This is just so that we can make sure that we are seeing everything that we need to, any information that's happening. We just want to be able to have that. There is no screenshots in this game at all. You are not to be screenshotting any messages, chats, calls, anything. And in the same sentence, no echoing calls either. If you don't know what that means, it's where you are on one call, letting them listen in to another call. You may not do that. You can't do that on Survivor. You can't do that here. And then failure to vote at a tribal council will result in a self-vote. This is kind of the only thing that we are requiring of you strike-wise. If you fail to vote, you'll get a strike, 2 strikes in a row, and you would be expelled from the game, 3 strikes in total, and you would be expelled from the game. We don't want to have to deal with that. We are not requiring that you show up to challenges or anything. If you don't show up to a challenge, that's your own fault. But if you don't vote, that's the important part for us. And then during tribal councils, you are not to be communicating with each other. Once a tribal council Zoom link has been sent to everyone, communications on voice, text channels must stop. No messaging through other channels, the Zoom messages, anything like that. If we need to enforce a hands up policy, we can do that. Please don't make us do that. Okay, and then please utilize your production chat or diary room or whatever you may call it. Your channels with production are not visible to anyone outside of the game and will not be opened to the cast after the season. So whatever you want to say in there, you're free to say it. And then I want to make sure I get everything. So if any of the above rules are violated or a player attempts to tread the lines, production will take action as we see necessary. There are hidden immunity idols in this game. If you find a hidden immunity idol and you wish to play it, you will just have to tell production after the votes are read, or after the votes are cast and before the votes are read. After it is asked for at tribal. Hidden immunity idols will expire after the final 6. There will be other advantages in the game. These advantages will specify when they expire. If you get an advantage or an idol and you wish to pass it on to another player, you may do so through your production chat. We will make sure that we are 100% certain of what you are doing, so that there's no question there. As I said already, by now, all of your one-on-one chats should be made. If you happen to be missing a chat that you should have, or you are in a chat that you know you should not be in, make sure that you let us know as soon as possible. If we do find out that you are knowingly in a chat that you weren't supposed to be, obviously there will be consequences. We don't want to have to do that. If you are interested in having a group chat made between members of your tribe, you may do so by requesting it in your prod chat. So I would go to my prod chat. I would say, I want to chat with Zach, Sky, and Tyler. And then prod would make that chat and say, requested by Michael. So every group chat will start with requested by whoever requested it. So everybody knows who asked for the chat. As we kind of hinted to in your prod chat, already, you are allowed to have one person as your production guest if you would like to in your chat. This person obviously can't be somebody playing the game, and they will be removed from any of our other channels. So they will not be in the viewers lounge or anything like that. So they're just there to support you. We will get to all of that after the Zoom's over. Once you have a prod guest, that person is not allowed to be hopping to other people's chats or leaving, and you can't replace them, anything like that. We will be giving out a list of materials that you will need for the game soon. However, during the first round, you will not need any materials. I've already told a couple of you that asked. Solo cups and ping pong balls are a very typical 1984 material, so just make sure you have that. We will have more specific things as well shortly. So yes, so at this time, we are going to release you all from the Zoom as the game has started and cross-traveling is not allowed. We will be ending the Zoom. Any kind of announcements type things, we'll have to end the Zoom for those, but any tribals will let you guys keep the Zooms. So as we are ending the Zoom, we are encouraging you to hop over to your tribe voice chat so you can get to know each other before your first challenge. Speaking of which, you will get more information on that soon. So with that, that is